Morning, folks. I have a little video to do to thank Big Bill Chicago for this. Isn't that nice? That's the Polar Bear Challenge pin for 2012. Apparently I earned it because I did 3 rides. That was it, just 3 rides. I think I did like 30 miles, something ridiculous. But hey, at least I did it, right? So I'm going out on the bike. First time taking a bike to school in like 2 years. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to put this right here. So hang on just a sec. Alright, that looks like it's on there. Thank you, Big Bill Chicago. I love it. Ah, the sweet sounds of summer. Alright, I hope that works. I am out of practice. I've got the old camera going, that's why the video quality may not be as good as you're used to. The Vado HD camera that I have is not powering anymore. I pulled the cord too hard one day and it was mad at me. Alright, let's see if I can get out of here without killing myself. Inching forward, want to make sure that nobody's coming. Good. Now look the way you want to go. Yay. It's ironic that the night that I went down, I wasn't vlogging at all. As I vlog on my way to the post office, I have a topic. I actually blogged about this. I have a blog. It's called the BostonianAbroad.blogspot.com. If anybody cares. Nobody reads it. Because it sucks. Anyway, in my little Bostonian Abroad blog, in my little blog, sorry, I talked about this article that I read on CNN. The article was about how this lady, she's the chief operations officer at Facebook, how she only works from 9 to 5:30 and then she goes home. And they're praising her for only working 9 to 5:30. And she's a mom of like 3 kids, and so she dares to leave early to go home to be with her kids, which is against the grain, and they call, apparently that's, when you do that, you're called a time deviant. And that just, I don't know, it pisses me off. Maybe I'm far too French. But remember the old days when you'd work 9 to 5? And even that was kind of harsh, but you still did it. Now it's like if you leave, 8.5 hours after you start, you're leaving early? You're not as dedicated? That's aggravating to me. I just don't understand. Life is so short. The human lifespan is so tiny-whiny. Why would you want to spend all your damn time at work? I mean, unless you're one of the rare people who their life and their work are the same. And they love it. They live it. They eat it. They sleep it. They breathe it. They do it 24 hours a day because that's who they are. There are people who have that gift. Usually creative folks. I have a friend who is kind of like that. But for most people, especially the workaday schlubs, do you want to have to put in 80, 90, 100 hours a week just so that you can call yourself a regular employee? I don't think so. Work smart, not hard. Enjoy your life. I love what I do. I absolutely love it. But when I leave, I leave. I'm not going to, be a teacher 24 hours a day. I just can't do that. I have to have a separation. But the aggravating part, like I said, is the notion that you have to. And if you don't, you're a time deviant. What do you think of that? Should you have to work 100 hours a week? Which kind of brings up the related point of, why are we doing this? Why are we working ourselves insane? It's because the Asians are doing it. I have a lot of Korean students, and they leave the house at 6:30 in the morning and they're out until 1:30 in the morning the next day, and then they get up and do the same thing over and over again, and that's 6, sometimes 7 days a week. And they're working constantly. School, constantly. And we're becoming that because that's how we compete, right? We don't want the Koreans to outdo us. We don't want the Japanese to outdo us. The Chinese to outdo us. They have different cultural ideals than we do. One of those ideals is that the individual doesn't matter. So we're slowly turning into that in order to compete with them. Chickens have come home to roost, folks. This is why I think that maybe I've become too French. I have French genes, I found out from my, what do they call that, genealogy.com, whatever stuff. I found out that I'm part French. I only found that out in the past 10 years. I'm the only one in my family who figured that crap out. But anyway, maybe that's coming out in me. I'm turning weird. Because they only have like a 30-hour work week or 35 hours a week or something, and they get mad about that. They have like 8 weeks of vacation per year, and they want even more. It's the only country in the world, I think, that's going backwards like that. No, at least the only developed one. Me personally, I think, enjoy your life. And if you enjoy your life by working 100 hours a week and never seeing your kids, good for you, I guess. Not for me. You can have it. No, I don't want it. Pardon me here. I'm going to take a right here. Ooh, look at all the gravel on that road. Ooh, I will always respect the gravel from now on. That's for damn sure. People see me ride on the bike now and they say, even after all you've been through with the broken leg and the screws and the pain, even after all of that, you still ride? How could you possibly want to ride after all that? And I can only say that if I have to explain, there's no point in explaining because you wouldn't get it. You're proceeding from a negative standpoint and asking me to convince you that you're wrong. And I'm not going to do that. Those who ride understand. And so I ride. Houses for sale back here I didn't even know about. I haven't vlogged in forever. See if I can think of that other topic that was going on when I last was into watching videos. I was such a poopy blogger.